Time for some Madden against Devin Decuna here in week, I think, 11.
EA Sports. It's in the game.
God, this game takes forever to start. What the hell? I didn't even hit anything. Come on.
At least guys will make fun of car insurance easy.
We saved a lot. Made easy at Geico.com.
With Schwab investing themes, it's easy to invest in ideas you believe in. Spot a trend in electric vehicles? Have a passion for online gaming? Or want to explore the space economy? Choose from over 40 themes, each with up to 25 stocks identified by our unique algorithm. Buy it as is or customize to align with your goals. All at your fingertips. Schwab investing themes. 40 customizable themes, up to 25 stocks in just a few clicks.
Look in the Hotels.com app to find your perfect somewhere.
We'll get a good look at the game-time goal by Mikola. Take a look at Connor Brown, number 28 of the Oilers. After Mikola shoots it on his own goal, Brown is going to back check and keep this as a 3-on-3. And when he runs into the linesman right here, it throws him off track. So the defense on the other side, he backs in deep. That gives Lundell time to get in the zone. And then Mikola, of all people, beats Stuart Skinner. And the Panthers, all that hard work, a 16-5 shot advantage. It's now 1-1.
That was Get More, brought to you by Geico. Oliver Larson has it directed in by Carter Verhage. We're under 9 minutes to go in the second period. Game 2. Tied at 1 goal apiece after Florida won the opener here 2 nights ago, 3-0. Carter Verhage. Barkov, who's another one of their Finnish players, Los Serene the other. Kulak pinned. And the puck came back from Barkov to Kulikov. Picked up by Verhage. Slams the brakes on him, then got stopped by Sam Carrick, who's played sparingly on the fourth line and playing a forward short if you just joined us. Warren Fogle, a major major penalty in the first period, which came with the ejection. Here's CHOPSHOP. All alone and stopped by Skinner. The puck squirts out. Montour shoots it just wide with Skinner scrambling and struggling. Find out where the puck was through a maze of bodies in front of him. They're fortunate. The Oilers, that wasn't on net. Kachuk again. Tough angle shot denied by Skinner. And now Draisaitl goes with Holloway and Henry. Draisaitl stopped by Mikkola. Looks for a trailer. Finds Desharnais. Lobbling toward the net. That got all the way to Bobrovsky. And it'll be Bennett's puck on the near wall. Great action here in the second period as we're under 7.5 minutes to go. Florida very nearly had too many men on their bench. Holloway crossed the line, and it was taken away. Played back in by the Oilers, and it's Nugent Hopkins right into Pester Gustav Forsling. Close to Reedon, handed it back to Ekholm. Where's the Edmonton goal?
Nurse took a short shift after a lengthy conversation with the Oiler trainer.
McDavid down low. Hyman still has the puck. He got nudged enough that he couldn't get a shot off at the top of the crease. Played up and out by Montour. He signaled the bench he wants to go off, but the puck's not at a place right now where he can do that. Off the stick of Hyman and taken away. Close to Reed, played it ahead. Lundell had Tarasenko in front of the net, but Ekholm got in the path. Now McDavid. Sidestep for Hagee, gets right back on his feet. There's a penalty coming here. Skinner's out of the net. The extra attacker is on for the Oilers. It's Draisaitl, just got the puck. And got it back to Bouchard. McDavid. Bouchard, delayed penalty here against Florida. McDavid. Centers one, it's played by Barkov. And that brings about the stoppage. Separated. Hyman and Mikkola were at the beginning of that, and now Ekblad is involved.
This is going to be the third tripping penalty of the game on the Panthers. This is Carter Verhaeghe. Penalty in game one that would not be classified as a good one. I'm not so sure this is either. As McDavid dances on him and he gets his skates into McDavid's feet. The trip, and you're in a position if you're Verhaeghe, you know you're stuck, and it's hard to be out of the way. He ends up taking the tripping penalty. The Oilers will go to the power play again. No power play goals in the series so far.
All right.
The sun is set in Chicago. The temps have
Thursday
dipped and will
prime
continue
time.
to do so. Jacket and blanket weather. It's that time of year at Soldier Field. Tonight we start Week 11 of the
Corey
NFL season with a
got
good
the
one
W
on tap.
against the
As
AI
it'll be the Minnesota Vikings taking on the Chicago Bears. The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. And look at this.
Are you serious?
Right away, a loose football.
Dude.
And this is picked up by the Bears. And they're going to take over right there at the 22-yard line. It's hard enough to play on the road in this league as it is, but to start on the road with a fumble on the opening kickoff, just not the precedent you obviously want to set.
Not at all, and now it's just words because they've talked about it all week. From the time they start game planning for this one, remember, going into hostile territory, we have to set the tone right in the beginning, and they do the exact opposite.
On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 2. That good for 19 on the first down.
Come on. Hey, check that street. 70 Lions. 19 Tiger.
They'll look to throw here. Sliding out of the pocket. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up 2nd down.
Brent, I think he's just grateful to get back to the line of scrimmage. and avoid not just losing yardage, but a big hit on that play as well. That defense closed on him quick and forced a quick surrender out of bounds.
They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And it's caught. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. A touchdown saving tackle there. Now it's 3rd and goal. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week.
And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Matt Breida, his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. And the Bears will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Santos with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. This taken in at the goal line. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. They'll begin things here with Gaskin. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. You look at this Bears defense. We know they're going to be tough to throw on. Top 3 in the NFL defending the pass.
Yeah, defending the pass hasn't been an issue for them. It's been stopping the run. And if they don't stop the run, they can't get back to their strength, which is guarding against the air attack.
Love now on 2nd down. And that one incomplete, but now a penalty flag coming in late. That might be PI. So flag for the contact, pass interference.
And I know that you're going to look at me and roll your eyes, and rightfully so, because you know what I'm going to say. Doesn't the defender have a right to the football as well?
No, I don't like defenders.
That's because you spent too much time with me.
Oh, his first throw of the game, going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jaquan Brisker, and the return stops at the 39-yard line. They're trying to resurrect his confidence. Last week was a disaster, 5 interceptions in that loss, and another pick there.
I played with a quarterback like this before, and he had a tough game, and the head coach said, I'll take him, I'll fix him. The very next game, he started out the exact same way. And the head coach turned to the offense coordinator and said, he's yours from now on. Someone has to take responsibility and work with it and try and get him settled.
And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Mark that down as a pickup of 13, and the Bears have the first.
Misdirection's the key on this play. They line up with 3 receivers to the opposite side of the tight end, and they're all going to work their way across the field and let the tight end slip underneath against flow the other way. They're banking that he can get lost, and that's exactly what happened as they pick up a first down.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Touchdown! DeAndre Swift, his first touchdown of the year. And the Bears are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Santos now to add the PAT. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. The touchdown here, Santos to kick this one away. Taken at the goal line. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Now Love. They'll set up the screen here to Gaskin. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down. This defense for the Bears, they were strong last week, CD, and that went over New England.
Yeah, and what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 12 yards there, 1st down Vikings. If you start assessing what went wrong last week, Charles, in their loss, had nothing to do with the ground game. They ran it well.
And you also have to say to yourself as a team, don't go away from what worked. That's not the reason the game was lost. Running the football over time, when you do it consistently, usually translates into wins.
And they're hoping to do it consistently here. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Play fake. Here's Love. Finds his man. There's Jordan Addison. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 40. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 right at the 40. Love now. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Kyler Gordon picks it off. And the Bears force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They currently sit 1 game over 500 thanks to their victory a week ago. But, Charles, they've been really an up-and-down team all year. Do you think that they have enough to get into the playoffs?
Well, you did mention they've been up and down all year, so to me, it depends on what week you catch them. When they're at their best, I think they're definitely playoff worthy. But to me, they haven't been able to bring the intensity week in and week out, and that could be their Achilles heel.
2nd and 3. And that's out to the flat for Swift. And he'll go out of bounds. It looks like right at the 40. 7 yards there and a 1st down. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on 1st quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn it into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
Here we go, start.
Now with the play clock down to 2, we're going to get a timeout here. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter.
Get 18, Pioneers.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Complete to the running back, Matt Breida. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. Good for 20 on the catch and run.
And they'll use him out of the backfield and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago, there's another one right there.
From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. They will run straight ahead with Swift. Down at the 35, it'll be 2nd down. Hey, look at this defense for the Vikings. This crew against the pass, it's been a real struggle. 2nd from the bottom in the NFL, number 31.
Theories abound. People have opinions. But too often for this team this season, it's been the big play that's done them in.
From the 35, here's 2nd and 6. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
How about that? Red man coverage and decided to test him early. But they proved up to the task and forced the incompletion.
They need to get to the 29 if they want to pick up a first here on third down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He'll air this one out deep for Davis.
Oh my God.
Now he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
And this is good. He got just enough to clear the crossbar as he drops it in from the long distance. And that'll make this 17-0 here in the opening quarter.
So an early advantage now and a good one. 17-0 our score as they kick this one away. Kene Nwagu now out of his end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
And they come into this one off the loss over the weekend. But you say if you're going to play a Thursday night game, this is the week to do it.
It certainly is, because you get right back out there. You don't have time to dwell on things. And look, your game plan is going to be a little more limited, but so is theirs. So that's when you just appeal to your top players. Guys, you make plays in this one, we out-execute them, we can walk away with a win.
4 yards the pickup, first down.
34-yard line. A gain of 4 yards. And the Vikings
17-0 our score after one.
The score Bears 17. Vikings nothing.
The Vikings with the football here to begin the second quarter as they've got it with a 1st and 10. To pass, here's Jordan Love. Looking left side, he's got it, complete. Just a gain of a couple there, and that'll make it second down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 36-yard line.
22 needle.
Love, they go play action now.
Why are you throwing that
It's
ball?
incomplete.
Not even
Took a
close.
shot, couldn't connect.
You're not even being rushed,
They geared
bro.
up and
Come
took
on.
the deep shot downfield, but it turned out it wasn't one-on-one coverage. Extra defenders in the area, and that one winds up incomplete.
That's just really bad.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Love. Eluding the pressure right.
They'll leave that one for Gaskin.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 13 yards as the Vikings pick up the first down.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. To the air again, Love. Over the middle, it's complete. That'll go for a gain of 7, and it's second down.
7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the Bears 45-yard line.
Gaskin will try it up the middle.
And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
On the play.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. On first down, back to Gaskin. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
To throw now. Here's Love. And this one is going to be off the mark. Too far out in front.
Let's face it, if you want to get back into the game, these are the kind of throws you got to hit. He's wide open right there. Got to be able to get it to him, don't you think?
And those are the throws that haven't been available to them every time he's dropped a pass. Yeah, that's a big miss. They tried to throw on second down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. And he will have a Vikings first down. At least it would appear that way. He didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1.
The wall didn't work very well on that play. Defenders on 3rd and short know it's going to be a quick read. And really, the quarterback's just going to turn around and hand it off. So that way, you're able to diagnose the play and try and get to the point of attack. But when you're dealing with a fullback, it's hard to knock him backwards.
And he's able to motor his way down to the 16-yard line. 42 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
Here we go.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Once again, it's Gaskin. He will push his way down to about the 14. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Well, how about the big guy there showing some agility? He just flowed from his D-tackle position in order to make that play.
This is 2nd and 8. On the jet sweep, here comes Jefferson. And that is well read there defensively. He was looking to use his speed to get the edge, but they said no way. Nothing doing there as the 13th play of the drive proves to be unlucky. Well, this drive, they're a perfect 2 of 2 on 3rd down conversions, but they need a full 10 yards here. Love looking to throw it.
Come on!
This is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Malik Hooker. And the Bears are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
The Bears take over 1st and 10. 20-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They come off a victory over the weekend, but now the quick turnaround here for this Thursday night game. How does that affect how teams like this approach these short turnarounds?
Well, wins and losses always factor into how you're getting ready for the next game. But equally as important when you have the short turnaround, what is your injury situation? Are you losing key guys? And if so, how well have the backups prepared for this? Because you don't have much time to get them ready. They have to be ready before this week in order to play well in this game.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. There's a short throw. It's caught by Komet. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
Supposed to have in the beginning of the game.
It's time to give more credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
Now 3rd down and 7.
Right there, right. Go.
He'll drop to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. first down for the Bears, a gain of 15.
Well, things are definitely going right for them here in the first half. Pick a down, any down, even third down, no problem. They get a connection there and pick up a fresh set of downs, continuing to move the ball.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And this is incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
Back to throw again. He'll get this into the hands of Burrito. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. The Bears on the move. They've got another first down. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him to football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are, you know, make someone miss in the open field.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Here's a 2nd and 5.
Go, Reed, go.
Now back to throw. That is caught by Herbert. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
Moore, the motion man right.
Touchdown Bears! DJ Moore with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Bears continue to pull away here in this first half.
That score that they just gave up there, that's a tough one for their defense to swallow because they've had a tough time through the first 2 quarters. They really were determined to get a stop there, unable to do so. That makes their comeback hopes that much more difficult.
Santos able to tack on the extra point, and the rout is on here in this first half. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away.
Nwangu now from his end zone.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway.
And with a 3-score deficit staring them in the face, they might have to press the issue here and try to get points out of this drive.
The defense rising to the challenge and setting them back on the sack.
3 scores down, not even a halftime yet. They're not getting much generated offensively. They've got to figure it out.
It's tough because this defense just seems to be playing with so much confidence right now.
They really are. They are on their toes, and they're getting at them.
So we come upon halftime here at Soldier Field with the Bears out in front. As we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. Set to resume. Here we go with the 2nd half. The Bears holding the lead and ready to receive the kick.
Here's Jones to bring it out of the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
At their own 21-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense.
3rd quarter starts with a run from Swift.
And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line.
46 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times. They've got the lead early here in the third quarter, and runs like that are how they establish that lead in the first half.
I love the fact that you're using the word lead because they are leading from the front, pounding on the defense right now with the running game, and truly establishing themselves here in the second half.
He'll fire deep, looking for more. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked by Cameron Bynum. And the Vikings are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Now they just got a little help from their defense forcing the turnover. Now can they make that pay off in points?
They need to, partner. They're down on the scoreboard. Need to take advantage of those opportunities, and this is a good one right in front of them.
And a really nice play call there to start the drive, especially if you're a team that has a little bit of a reputation for throwing it downfield. You come out and you think maybe you can catch them off guard a little bit, and they did. Little screen pass, backdoored them, and that time worked well for a solid gain.
Throwing again on second down, but this time it's incomplete.
I'm sure it was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going, trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the third quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. On play action. Love to throw. Short throw caught by the tight end Oliver. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. First target, first catch, and a first down.
Well, a lot of times when you get a manageable third down situation like this, you have to think about your tight end, and he comes through for him, picking up the first down.
Okay, ready?
They will throw again here with Jordan Love. Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack. Loss of 10 as multiple defenders get to it.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Throwing. Love.
Come on.
And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
But when the running game's not working,
Nobody
sometimes
over the
you just got to take a
fucking
few
middle.
more
Nobody.
chances down the field. That's a good effort, but it winds up incomplete.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Wow, nice throw.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception.
Fucking
And
like,
what a
you
return
can't even
as he
make
brings
this.
us all the way back to the 25-yard line. Gosh, you add up last week and this week now. That's 9 interceptions in this 2-game stretch, and we're not done here.
It's almost as if they can't even believe their eyes. Or maybe, partner, is the confidence level in him so high that they believe he'll get out of it and make plays for them to win a game.
Well, they've said they believe in him. That's being tested right here. They'll try and start this drive in the air. He'll find Swift out of the backfield. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll bring up a 2nd and short. They'll set up a throw. Flush to his right. And not wanting to take a shot out of the pocket. He tucks it and goes down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sand.
He saw the pressure and he got out, but he never got upfield. And the defense, they took full advantage of a rookie mistake there. They were able to have a big loss on the sack.
Looking to throw. That's caught by Gabriel Davis. And he'll be stopped here well short of the first down at the 24-yard line.
Carlos Sanchez goes on for the field goal. A 41-yard attempt.
Santos' kick is up and through, and the lead increases even further. It's 27-0 now. So the interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
Fine.
And he'll be brought down
My
shy of the
jukes
20,
don't do
so
it.
the
How does
decision to
everybody
bring
do
it
these?
out of the end zone, not a good one.
Take over first and 10 at their own 18.
I can't. My jukes don't do shit.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway.
Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about...
And my goodness, another interception. And they will score a pick six for a Bears touchdown.
Well, I mean, you get it. They're trying to make something happen here in this third quarter, CD, but I don't think a pick six is exactly what they had in mind.
No, not at all, because this offense, they've been stuck all game long. Haven't dented the scoreboard yet, and they're kind of forced to take a few chances here, and that one, it backfired in a big way.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25.
25-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
Well, we're still in the third quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable. Now, a win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
On the throw, let him too much that time. It's incomplete.
Injury on Jordan Love. Not like it matters. Maybe my back will be better. I don't even know who it is.
They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion. And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. Flushed out right. A throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
His impatience has to be bubbling over, trying to find a way to get his team to the end zone for the first time. He did find a way to break, contain, and get outside to buy his receivers a little extra time, but the connection couldn't be made on that throw.
The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw.
Nice throw.
And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Bears are going to get the football back, and they're going to get it in great field position. They'll run right here with Swift. And they're knocking on the door now. There's a good run there. Going to take this to about the 10-yard line. 61 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point. All right, I got to ask you, with these RPOs, essentially the quarterback has 3 options, right? So what's different from that versus the triple option that we see the service academies run at the college level?
As a general rule, the triple option at the college level, most things are called outside of the quarterback faking it to the runner and then keeping it himself and maybe having a trail back. What I mean is, in the NFL, that option to throw the football all comes about organically. It's a natural deal based on reads. In college, if you're going to throw the football off a triple option, you've actually called that play.
And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
2nd and 5.
They'll look to throw here.
And that's out to the flat for Swift.
And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. So he stopped for no gain. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now. If you're going to pass down here, you better get that in the end zone.
I agree with you totally. And as we both know, the field's already condensed. There's just not a lot of space. So you've got to create some by getting...
And he's going to go down just outside of the 5, right around the 6-yard line.
Quincy Roche able to get him down behind the line of scrimmage, and it will be 4th down.
A 23-yard attempt.
Santos' kick is up and through, and that will extend their lead even further. So that's 3 field goals for him now, but heck, he's not even halfway to his career best of 7.
Seems like the 7 field goal games are the kind of games I always get assigned to in my other job. Let's hope for this offense's sake they can start cashing in on a few of these drives.
Nwangu now from his end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
Looking for more there on 1st down, but this throw downfield incomplete.
I like the fact that he took the shot deep downfield. Even if you don't get the catch, maybe you get a defensive penalty and pick up the yardage that way.
Well, thanks for joining us here on a Thursday night in the NFL. 3rd quarter, 2nd and 10 coming up. Now Love.
Now here is another interception.
Kyler Gordon picks it off.
What a nightmarish game he's having now. 6 interceptions that he has thrown.
Absolutely unbelievable, isn't it? Hard to believe we're watching this and have seen it, but it just tells you about the game of football. It giveth and it taketh away.
Yeah, the guys, though, that have thrown 6 interceptions in a game, the likes of Peyton Manning, Brett Favre, I think Joe Namath, he did it 3 times. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. He's got a man in the crossing route. That's Moore. And he gets this one inside the 15. Just
all their defense is everywhere near my guy and get to him before the throw. But mine are never near them. Never near the opponents.
One quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
They'll drop to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
The guys cannot catch.
Up big here in the 4th quarter, up really big. That pass and incompletion, I don't think they needed the completion, but Charles, this is an offense right now that they're just having fun. They're clicking on all cylinders.
Yeah, you're right. They didn't need a completion. They
touchdown! Gabriel Davis, a 12-yard touchdown grab.
And the Bears continue to run up the score. They lead it big here in the 4th.
Santos with the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away.
Nwangu now from his end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. It's been a tough go for them. It's still without any points here in the fourth quarter. And a big deficit, Charles, but they moved the football on some drives. They just haven't had any points.
Yeah, and I know in their minds they're thinking the game plan has actually been working. We just haven't scored points. Well, isn't that the bottom line, partner? To put points on the board? So if you're moving it and you're not scoring, is it really working? Right now, they've got nothing left to lose. They might as well go for broke.
From the 23, here's the 2nd down and 9. Love from the gun. And he takes a shot on the release, as this will be incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
The Vikings on 3rd down. They've hit 4 of 7. This is 3rd and 9. To pass, here's Jordan Love.
Come on!
In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Marcus Peters came screaming in on the corner blitz.
Well, it's obvious, but I can't help but say it here. It's never a good day when the opposing defense has more sacks than you have points. The win seems likely, but this defense is still playing for something here. They see that 0 on the scoreboard, and they don't want that to change.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Vikings unable to convert here on 4th. And now, boy, the ball's going to go over on downs here inside the 10-yard line. So now, just like that, things change dramatically. It's 1st and goal. Here's Swift. And that'll hurt the average a bit, as this time they're able to get him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
Brandon, at some point, these defenders absolutely have to say, we've just got to make a stand. We've had enough of this.
Giving up a lot of points in this game, but looked better on that play. Moved back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here. They stay on the ground. This time it's Johnson. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. A nice run there as he picks up 6. It's going to be 3rd and goal now. Defensively, I think they can smell a stop. Ball right around the 5 here, brings up 3rd.
And I think what they've done is they put doubt in the minds of the offensive guys. What do we do? Because now you don't have a go-to play. Either side they pick, throwing it, running it, it won't be easy.
And they'll turn to the power game to try to get in. And he'll keep working toward that end zone as he's down to about the 2-yard line. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up the 4th down.
Well, there was a trust factor in that call. Turning and handing it to the big man in the backfield, trying to pick up the 1st down. But how about the defense? They were ready for him, and they were able to stop him.
They'll set up to throw. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. And the Vikings are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on 4th and goal. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. At this point, partner, things looking pretty bleak. They still haven't scored here in the 4th quarter, facing the big deficit. What silver linings, what can they look to do here offensively?
You know, it's funny, I talked about this with a coach in the offseason and kind of had this scenario, like what feels good to you and what feels good to your team. You're down big, you really have like 1 possession left, and you're trying to put...
Dude, I'm hitting jump for the ball, and he doesn't do anything. I'm on him, selected him, I'm mashing triangle to jump for the ball to catch it. He doesn't do shit.
I gotta tell you, I'm trying to think of something positive to say for this offense, but I'd have to be a spin doctor for that one. This has been a tough performance to watch.
And I think it's hard at this point to actually identify what's really gone wrong. I guess the catch-all is everything. Doesn't sound like real sharp analysis, but I don't have much else for you.
And the scoreboard just lopsided, and it's been ugly from the get-go. A really nice gain of 25 yards. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
You were just yelling.
A give up the middle to Johnson. Pushing through the contact. And he's going to work this one down to about the 5. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
I know that every now and then we get in those meetings with coaches, and you almost want to roll your eyes when they talk about staying on schedule when they're moving the football. But would you say a 7-yard run is ahead of schedule?
4th quarter with the lead, you love that, don't you?
No doubt about it, because staying on schedule is trying to get 4 downs on 1st down. They did that plus 3.
A give to the fullback on the dive. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up.
After a play like that, there should be congratulations all the way around, I think, because if you can stop a big fullback like that, that's not easily done.
Yeah, he does not go down easily. You're right, but he did there.
Score something. I feel better about myself.
Here is 3rd down and 4.
A run between the tackles with Breida. And he goes backwards on this one. Losing yardage to the 7. Defensively, they rally the troops to force 4th down after that 7-yard pickup back on 1st.
This offense has had a lot to like in this game. I don't know that last play, though, is going to make the highlight reel.
It's not going to make the highlight reel, but it will be the focus of the film session that the team has to sit through. I've sat through those before. Never any fun. You're always excited about your good plays, and they actually fast forward through those. All right, that was good. All right, great. They get to the bad ones and really illuminate them. Not cool.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. Needing the tough yards, they run it with their fullback. And this is going to come up well short as they stop him on 4th down. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the 1st down. And the Vikings defense is going to get the football back. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And, okay, all right, I'm being facetious here, but you get points. You feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
And this will be a gain of right around 3 from the 7 out to the 10-yard line. And they'll let that play, the completed pass, stand as they decline the penalty.
So do you get the sense they like their defense?
Yeah, they wanted that next down to come up.
Yeah, they weren't worried about the yardage there at all. Just what you said. Let the downs trickle away.
Love. He's going to let it fly.
Dude!
And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
They'll probably spend a little extra time dissecting the game film after this one. I think the part of their plan was to hit them over the top of the deep ball. They've been unsuccessful all night.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Love now.
Nice throw.
And now here is another interception. Picked off by Malik Hooker, and he's going to return it to the 21-yard line. Yet another mistake after the interception there. And, gosh, you look up at the scoreboard, they just got to be thinking this one cannot get over fast enough.
It certainly can't. And also what happens when you get this big of a deficit, you're supposed to make all the right throws, right? You're supposed to try and obviously get the ball to your own guys. But being down this big, you also take even more chances. And in this situation, that hasn't paid off for them at all.
On the other sideline, jubilation and laughter.
2nd and 8 coming from the 19.
Again, it's Johnson. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Now the Vikings will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. On 3rd down, Johnson. And he'll only get this to the 17, well shy of what he needed. The Vikings going to use their third and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And they'll indeed take a knee. So they were really trying to put the nail in the coffin there already with this lead here in the fourth, but they didn't get it.
Guaranteed it's not going to be a fun handshake in the postgame, right? You just know that there's going to be some bad blood there. And I know if we go to the postgame press conferences, the winning coach, you know what he's going to say, why he did it? We need the points, okay? Because you never know at the end of the year if points are going to come into the tiebreaker.
Taking it right down Broadway. A big play there for Minnesota. 45 yards. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. Jordan Love ready on first down here to Jefferson on the slant. And someone is in for the touchdown, but they still trail big time.
He'll take it, but he won't be able to smile about it.
So they will get
Sad
on the
thing is, he
scoreboard
probably
here.
even
Give
let
credit
that
for that.
happen.
Too
It's
little,
not like
too
I
late,
just
but
did
no
that all
zero.
of a sudden.
Oh, you
Definitely was playing
going slow
conservative.
clap on me.
Not very nice, is it?
No, but they haven't been very nice on offense. It's been a struggle. Love throwing for it. Complete at the 1. And he will get into the end zone as the deficit moves from really bad to slightly less than really bad.
Shit.
Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. And they'll be set up with good field position here as he gets this up over the 40-yard line.
Trigger happy.
Any return that gets you to midfield is a great return. One first down, and you're almost in field goal position.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive.
Well, they don't need to score here, that's for sure. They could just kneel it. They've got the huge lead late fourth quarter, but we'll see how they're feeling, Charles.
Yeah, we all know people out there who like to use every second of the clock, no matter what the score. And we know they don't need the points. They've scored in abundance already. Let's find out how they want to fit.
And for a third time tonight, he's intercepted.
Mekhi Blackman's got it.
And the Vikings are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line.
They'll take over first down 10 at their own 24-yard line.
They got the fumble recovery. Now here's Love to pass. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. Love now on second down. And that is going to be incomplete as he let him a bit too much.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. One last shot now for Love. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football here in this one.
Certainly was, and I think both sides compete against each other all the time. You go to each other in practice, obviously your training camps, your off-season. But on game day, you both want to show your best. And I think that's what we saw from both the offense and the defense, a complete team victory.
So for the Bears, it's an important win in terms of staying in the postseason race as they move to 6-4. And they'll get a few extra days to savor this one before they take on the San Francisco 49ers. Meanwhile, for the Vikings, the problems just get worse and worse as they fall to 2-9 now on the year. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Dove and Corey are the only two that played for us. Florida scored again. I never watch hockey, but I just turn it on, and it's the Stanley Cup playoffs, so if I'm gonna watch it, this might as well be the one. You know, I watch it in the Olympics and stuff, but never usually watch it. But it was on when I turned the TV on, so I'm like, you know, that's not, you know, have something on next to me. And being the Stanley Cup playoffs, why not? Oh, that was sick. That was a sick deflection goal right there.
Chance of Bobby are in the arena as Evan, or as Bobrovsky squares up to the Ekholm shot. He lowers his head and this thing hits him right square in the mast. You see the strap fly off the back.
Oh, I might start the Modern Warfare 3 campaign. I know I just finished the Modern Warfare 3, the first Modern Warfare 3. I might start the new you know, the newest game, the current game for Call of Duty, Modern Warfare 3, the Roman numeral 3. I might start that campaign here in just a bit, but we'll see. Thanks for watching Madden, and we'll see you in week 12, I guess. Next week, let me see who I have. Next week, I got the Packers again. Oh, Jesus. And then that fucking PlayStation guy. I'm going to get destroyed by him. I just know that.
Getting started. We bring our best to make sure they come true. The ship tracks and ship Corvette both recognized as a car driver 10 best. For every dream, Chevy's got you. Chevrolet, together let's drive.
Is it me or is work not working? Least, by the way, your people are very busy work. You might be thinking, can AI make it work? It can. ServiceNow platform AI transforms your entire business. Because when your people work better, everything works better. So, let's get to work.
Get yourself roast. Very supervised. The crown will pursue victory at any cost.
I did not think they would be so eager to die. House of the Dragon, streaming exclusively on Max.
I always knew I wanted to pursue a career in music, and throughout that path, I've eaten Taco Bell. It allows me to free up money and time to do what I love to do.
Oh, I'm Scott Van Pelt. We're getting set for SportsCenter over on ESPN. Full highlights and reaction from this game. Player of the game was stopped by Ryan Callahan with the key moments of this one. In the NBA, Dan Hurley says no to the Lakers. What's next there? And one big thing coming on that topic. Sean, Ray, Emily, back to you.
All right, Scott, thank you. Cameron Bank Arena is rocking, and Edmonds held the goalie with 5:53 to go. Down by 2 to make it a 5-on-4.
Dreisaitl's in the shooting spot, but they lose another draw as Kevin Stanley does what he is supposed to do. The fourth-line center wins another draw. This one from McDavid.
Are you surprised?
I was not when it was in the offensive zone that they might think that they could get one crack. It's now a 5-on-4 power play. In all essence here with the goalie out.
Draisaitl. Nugent Hopkins played it back. And understand there's not a lot to do with this team really struggling to score. McDavid down low. Draisaitl saved Bobrovsky. It went to the far wall. Nugent Hopkins couldn't hit it. Losteria scored in the empty net in game 1. And he missed just wide with the backhand from center ice there. The matching pass scoring 15 seconds. We're down to 5 minutes to go in the third period. 3-1 Florida.
Now I don't like the goalie out his ball. Oh, and they just shot over the... Yeah, this is Ekman Larson.
What a time for that. Oliver Ekman Larson shoots it directly out of the ring from his defensive zone, and that's a delay of game penalty. Which I guess, Ray, raises the question, would you still keep Skinner out, or would you just go on the power play? No question about the penalty.
I would put the goaltender back in the net here.
I agree with you.
I think it's now that they can shoot it from anywhere, which they will in any case. But your power play already is dangerous enough with 5 guys. I think it's 6 muddies the waters a little bit.
Yeah, they are putting Skinner back in.
Yeah, Skinner going back in. I think it's the right call by Chris Knobloch to at least make sure you get the puck and get possession before you get Skinner out. But
Well, now he's coming back out again.
yeah, I know.
And he's looking at the bench as if to say, come on, what are we doing? And Knobloch's telling him, stay on the bench.
I'm a little surprised here.
Me too.
If Stanley wins the draw, the Panthers have a chance to slap it 200 feet into the net.
And he's won 9 out of 12 tonight. Draisaitl's not been at his best on face-offs in this series. It's handled by Edmonton. Bouchard passed up the shots. Devin got in the pad. Down low comes to Nugent Hopkins. He tried to center. Forsling blocked
Gonna get a second group on the ice. Bouchard has been on for over 3 minutes. Yeah, I'm gonna venture these 6 players have never been on the ice together. Oh, they are gonna use their timeout now. Yeah, not think you wait, right? No, but I know with these 6 guys, 3 of them weren't in the game and earlier in the series, right? They weren't even playing against Dallas, and they call the timeout. They need their big boys on the ice here.
Yeah, I think you got to do that now. Down by 2, 3.5 to go.
Now another key thought as this face-off is deep. This time to Bobrovsky's left. That is not the strong side for Kevin Stenlin. I would think without Barkov in the lineup, it would likely be Luostarinen that would take the draw on that side, unless Stenlin feels I'm fine drawing the puck directly towards Bobrovsky. Most centermen don't like that on that side of the ice.
And the heavy artillery comes back out. Hyman, Draisaitl, Nugent Hopkins, Kane, McDavid, and Bouchard.
And to that end, it's Luostarinen and Lundell that are the penalty killers on this side of the ice. And it'll be Lundell and Draisaitl on the draw.
The net is empty at 6-on-4. Desperation time in oil country. One back to Bouchard. McDavid gave it back to him. One time for Draisaitl to get a lot on it. McDavid. Bouchard. McDavid. Pressured up high. He dodges Lundell. And then couldn't get a shot on. That set the length of the ice without any fear of an icing because they're short-handed for another 11 seconds. Down to 3 minutes to go in regulation. Florida trying to go up 2 games tonight. McDavid centers it. Nugent Hopkins, Bouchard out of the box. Ekman Larson goes straight to the defensive zone. Centering pass. Pops up in the air. Kachuk. Taken down by Nugent Hopkins. And they wanted a penalty. The fans and the Cats, they're not going to get it. Draisaitl shoots it in. Bouchard's been on for more than 4 minutes, but did have the timeout in the middle of it. Bennett got timeout.
Oh shit, I didn't realize I was still recording. I didn't realize I was still recording. Alright, well, while I'm still recording, apparently they are penalizing us for sandbagging. 2-lap penalty from the 24 Majors 24 from sandbagging, as if that's all we live for, to sandbag, to be in lower splits. But whatever makes them feel better about themselves, I guess. It is what it is. That's how they want to be. We know we finished 4th. It's fine, whatever. Just because Nate got significantly better throughout the race from 1 week ago when he didn't even practice in the car, and first time in the car was just like me, was qualifying the pre-Q, the very first time in that freaking car at that track when he ran those 4 laps, running like a low 3:29 or something. So he started off the race, and then he practiced a few times during the week, and then his beginning of the race was running 3:27s, only 2 seconds faster, and then he was running 3:24s and stuff in the nighttime when the temperature was 30 degrees cooler. Track temp was way better, or track conditions way better. After he was in the car for 6 hours of that race, and he's apparently not supposed to improve over time by getting better and learning the track and get used to the car. I ran 3:35 in pre-Q, and I ran a 3:28.0 in the race. Because I didn't practice. That was my first time in the car too, in the pre-Q, and I spun it in the first 2 freaking laps. Because I haven't driven that damn car in so long. Or a GTP. I haven't driven the Cadillac at all until that. But yeah, it's the first time we've been in a GTP in forever. So, but whatever, it's fine. I'm really baffled how they're penalizing the GT3 team for sandbagging. They had Church and Dove, who are not road course racers, and they were doing their very first ever endurance race on something they have never done before. But they got caught sandbagging. I don't know how. Whatever helps them sleep at night is what I said. Whatever helps them sleep at night, whatever. We know what we finished, and that's all I'm considering. I don't care. Like Nate just said, it was for fun. We do these things for fun. We don't, we do them for fun, and the winning would be a bonus. But it's not like we don't end our lives if we don't win a fucking race. So we love doing these endurance races and sharing and having fun through the 24 hours, and that's all it is to it. So, whatever. Nate said, well, I mean, they should just put us 3 splits higher and we'll finish 4 laps down instead of 3. I mean, what a big fucking deal, you know what I mean? I don't know. Anyway, I just had to vent. Alright, I'm going to stop the stream.